Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE superstar Liv Morgan had a dismal start to 2025 as she lost the Women's World Championship to arch-rival Rhea Ripley on the Raw's Netflix premiere. However, a popular star recently shared a social media update to express her love for the Judgment Day member. In addition to Dominic Mysterio, Raquel Rodriguez has been another one helping Morgan win her matches. The 34-year-old returned to WWE at Bad Blood to help the former Riot Squad member retain her title. The two stars have been inseparable ever since, with Rodriguez becoming an official Judgment Day member. Also, Raquel Rodriguez turned 34 on January 12. On the occasion of her stablemate's birthday, Liv Morgan took to her Instagram story to send best wishes to the former NXT Women's Champion. The latter then reshared Morgan's story while expressing her love for the former Women's World Champion, and you can check it out by clicking here. You can check out a screenshot of her Instagram story below. Rhea Ripley dethroned Liv Morgan in her third attempt at the Raw's Netflix premiere to reclaim the Women's World Championship she was forced to relinquish due to injury in April 2024 during a recent episode of Live Q&A on Backstage Pass. WrestleVotes claimed that WWE might have put the title on Rhea Ripley, as the Eradicator is seen as a potential star to compete in a championship match at WrestleMania 41. The Wrestling Insider believes Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch could challenge for the women's world titles at the Show of Shows. You can check out WrestleVotes comments by clicking here. Subscription required. Liv Morgan held the Women's World Championship for an impressive 226 days. It will be interesting to see what plans the creative team has for the 30-year-old after she dropped the title. Will Liv Morgan challenge Rhea Ripley for a title rematch? Hit the discuss button and sound off. In the world of professional wrestling, the spotlight is always shining on the warriors who step into the squared circle, endure pain, and entertain millions with their athleticism, charisma, and resilience. Among these warriors, one name continues to shine brightly, not just for her in-ring abilities, but for her infectious personality and undeniable talent. Liv Morgan, a 34-year-old WWE superstar who has dedicated his life to the craft of professional wrestling, has recently been sharing his admiration and love for Liv Morgan. It's no secret that the world of wrestling can sometimes be filled with chaos, egos, and fierce competition, but there's something uniquely magnetic about the bond they share. Through the highs and lows of their respective careers, a deep connection has blossomed, and this superstar feels compelled to express his feelings, not just as a colleague or fellow performer, but as someone who admires Liv on a level that transcends the professional ring. The initial encounter, a spark of admiration. When the 34-year-old first laid eyes on Liv Morgan, it was in the early days of his WWE journey. He had been in the business long enough to know what it took to succeed, but as he watched her take to the ring, he saw something different in her. There was an energy about Liv that captivated him. It wasn't just her in-ring prowess that caught his attention, but the authenticity that radiated from her, the way she embraced her role as both an underdog and a rising star in WWE. Her passion for wrestling was palpable, and in that instant, he realized that she wasn't just another wrestler, she was someone truly special. Despite being surrounded by talented athletes, something about Liv made her stand out. It wasn't just the bright pink hair or her bubbly personality that drew people in, but the fierceness in her eyes when she fought in the ring. He knew from the beginning that Liv Morgan was destined for greatness. Building respect and friendship. As time went on, their paths crossed more frequently. In WWE, every superstar has their own schedule, but the constant interactions during travel, rehearsals, and live shows created an environment where friendships could flourish. The 34-year-old and Liv Morgan became fast friends, and through these conversations he began to admire her not just as a wrestler, but as a person. He admired her resilience. Liv had faced criticism and adversity throughout her career, the kind that could break someone's spirit. Yet, each time she faced a setback, she would rise again, stronger than before. Her ability to take on challenges with grace and determination left a lasting impression. Whether she was facing off against seasoned veterans or navigating the harsh realities of WWE's constantly evolving landscape, Liv remained steadfast in her pursuit of success. What stood out the most to him, however, was her kindness. Behind the tough exterior of a WWE superstar was a woman who genuinely cared for the people around her. Liv had a way of making everyone feel special, from the locker room to the fans in the audience. Her warmth was contagious, and it wasn't long before the 34-year-old found himself drawn not only to her professional abilities but to the person she was outside the ring. The growing feelings. It was hard not to notice how their bond had deepened over time. What started as a friendship slowly began to evolve into something more. The 34-year-old found himself thinking about Liv more and more, not just as a colleague, but as someone who occupied a special place in his heart. When they would talk backstage, share jokes, or discuss the nuances of their matches, he began to realize that his admiration for her had turned into something deeper. At first, he tried to dismiss these feelings, unsure if they were just a product of spending so much time together. After all, in the world of WWE, emotions can sometimes get lost in the whirlwind of showbiz. But the more time they spent together, the clearer it became that what he was feeling wasn't just admiration. It was love. There was a unique connection between them, something that went beyond professional respect. He couldn't help but smile when she was around, and she had this ability to calm him in ways no one else could. Whether it was the long hours of travel or the grind of the road, Liv's presence had become a source of comfort for him. She was the one person who made him feel at ease, who reminded him of the joy he found in wrestling, even when the business itself was demanding. A heartfelt confession. There came a point when the 34-year-old knew he could no longer keep his feelings inside. He needed to let Liv know how much she meant to him, both professionally and personally. So one evening, after a grueling match and amidst the chaos of a live show, he found himself standing in front of her, trying to find the right words. "Liv," he began, his voice trembling slightly. "I've been meaning to tell you something. I've been thinking about this for a while now, and it's been weighing on me. I admire you more than words can express, but it's more than just your talent, your strength, your resilience. It's you, Liv. You're an amazing person, inside and out. I've come to realize that I care about you in ways that go beyond friendship. I think I love you." It was a vulnerable moment for him, one that could have easily backfired. But Liv, ever the warm and compassionate soul, didn't hesitate for a moment. She smiled softly, her eyes glistening as she took a step toward him. "I've always known you cared about me," she said gently. "And I've always admired you, too. You're one of the most genuine people I know. You've been there for me when I needed someone to talk to, and I've always appreciated that. Maybe I feel the same way." In that moment, their connection was sealed. There was no grand gesture, no elaborate confession. It was just two people who had come to realize that what they shared was something truly rare and beautiful. From that day forward, their relationship blossomed, not just as friends, but as something deeper. The challenges of love in the WWE spotlight. As with any relationship, the road wasn't always easy. The world of WWE is demanding. Long hours, constant travel, and an ever-changing schedule can make it difficult to maintain personal connections. But for the 34-year-old and Liv Morgan, their bond was strong enough to withstand these challenges. There were moments of doubt, times when they were both exhausted from the constant grind of the business. But even in those moments, they found strength in each other. They would lean on one another, offering words of encouragement when the other needed it most. Whether it was celebrating a hard-fought victory or comforting one another after a tough loss, their love became a source of motivation for both of them. One of the greatest challenges they faced was the public's perception of their relationship. In the WWE universe, where rumors and speculation often run rampant, they had to navigate the constant scrutiny of being in the spotlight. Yet, they were unwavering in their support for one another, choosing to keep their relationship strong despite the external pressures. Celebrating their love. As the years went on, the 34-year-old's love for Liv Morgan only grew stronger. There were moments of celebration, both in the ring and in their personal lives. Whether it was Liv capturing a championship title or the two of them sharing a quiet dinner after a long tour, Their love became a beacon of joy and fulfillment. Their love was a reminder that even in the cutthroat world of professional wrestling, there was still room for real, lasting connections. In a world where careers could be fleeting, where fame was often short-lived, the 34-year-old knew that his love for Liv was something that would stand the test of time. They had weathered the storms together, supported each other through injuries and personal struggles, and celebrated victories both big and small. Their bond was unshakable, built on a foundation of respect, admiration, and love. A future together. As the years continued to pass, the 34-year-old couldn't help but imagine what the future would hold for him and Liv Morgan. They had already accomplished so much in their careers, and their personal lives were intertwined in ways that felt both natural and effortless. Whether it was spending time with family and friends, traveling the world, or facing new challenges in the ring, they knew they would continue to face it all together. For the 34-year-old, expressing his love for Liv Morgan wasn't just about a fleeting moment or a romantic gesture. It was about the deep, unwavering connection they shared, a connection that had withstood the tests of time, distance, and the trials of being a WWE superstar. And as they moved forward in their careers and their lives, they both knew that whatever challenges the future held, they would face them side by side, stronger than ever in a world where the spotlight can sometimes obscure what truly matters. The love between this 34-year-old WWE superstar and Liv Morgan remained a constant reminder that true connection, respect, and love could thrive even in the most demanding of worlds. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.